For the shell necklace from Papua New Guinea, we're going to be doing a 4-strand flat braid and making a necklace at the same time. The skill that you're going to be learning, however, is the 4-strand flat braid, and it's kind of cool. Let me show you just quickly what the braiding looks like. I only have 2 pieces of yarn, but we're going to have 4 ends, so it's a 4-strand braid. This is just a demonstration. Later we're going to do it inside the shell, but I want you to be able to see it. So I've made a loop with one color, and the other one comes through that loop, and boom, we have the beginning of the braid. All right? The beginning of the braid looks like this. We take the element farthest on the left here, and we see that the last thing he has done is come over something, so with his partner he must go under. Then I'm going to secure that with my finger, and these guys are then going to be worked with. The last thing that happened to this braid was he went under an element, so he has to go over his partner and under the one that's waiting for him there. Watch that happen again. We're going to start with this guy. The last thing happened was he came over, so he needs to go under. He's going to go under his partner here. And we've got this. And then this fellow, the last thing that happened to him was he went under, so we know that he needs to go over this one and under that one. Every time we get done with a stitch, we'll have 2 strands coming out this way and 2 strands coming out this way. Here we go again. This guy needs to go under. This guy needs to go over this one and under that one. And we start to see the braid forming. Now, while we're doing it, we'll have a shell up here at the top. So let's get to it. I'm going to undo this quickly, but you've seen it at least once. I'm going to take that purple and I'm going to put it through one of the holes in my shell. If I twist this really tight, I can probably just poke it up through this hole. And if I can't, I can certainly bend a paper clip and get it through with a hook. But let's see how clever your teacher is. There we go. Okay, there was the loop that we started with, remember? Let's make sure that this is equidistant so that everybody gets the same amount of string. And then this one is going to go through the loop. Notice it's not going to go through the loop like this. If it goes through the loop like this, it can jump out of the loop. We don't want that. We want it so that it's caught in that loop, and we want him to be right in the middle as well. So here we are at the beginning of our braiding, and it would help me if that shell didn't move around a lot. So I'm going to take some blue tape and attach the shell to the table so that I can put some tension on these strands. We're going to start our braiding. 4-strand braiding. I'm going to start with this over here, the white one on the left. And the last thing that happened was he went under an element. So his next job is to go over an element. And he's going to come over here to interact with these guys. This one, the last thing he did was go over an element. And so his job next is to go under one, and then the next thing is over one. And we have the beginning of our stitch again. Going to now work with the purple. The last thing that happened to him was he went under an element. So his next job is to go over an element. And now these 3 are going to interact. This one just got done going over, so he needs to go under the white and then over the next one in line, which is the purple. And we are off to the races. This guy is going to go over, and this guy is going to go under and over. The purple one just came out from being under. That means he needs to do the opposite, which is over. And this guy just came over. He needs to do the opposite, which is under, and then over the purple. And we will continue on in this way until we have enough braid that we will be able to have this be a necklace and go around, and we will attach it in the end to the other side of the necklace. Purple goes over. This purple goes under the white and over the purple. The white just got done being under, so he needs to go over. And this white needs to go under the purple and over the white. Purple over here, under and over. And on it goes.